Welcome to Side 3 of the Silva method. As you listen to this side, you'll want to have a pencil and paper handy. On this side, we'll explain how, using Silva method techniques, you can quickly acquire a foolproof memory, the ability to learn quickly, and other qualities associated with genius mentality. Here's Dr. Bob Stone.
When you hear the word intelligence, what do you understand it to mean? Undoubtedly, the meaning of intelligence changes with the context in which the word is used. Sometimes intelligence means an ability to do easily some mental activity that most people consider difficult, like advanced mathematics. In another context, intelligence can mean simply good judgment or common sense. But one thing is certain about how most of us think of intelligence. We think it's a fixed characteristic. You either have it or you don't. Or rather, you've got a certain amount of it, and with little leeway, that's all you're going to get. It's like your height. If you're 5'10", there's nothing you can do that'll make you 6'3", is there? At least I haven't heard of it. Now, the whole belief system of the Silva method in regard to intelligence is totally opposed to that fixed view of intelligence as symbolized by IQ scores. Our thinking is as follows. Your brain has virtually unlimited intellectual capacity. Up to this point in your life, you've learned to use a certain fraction of that capacity, probably a very small fraction, but the most important point is you can begin to use much more of your brain power, and you can start doing it very quickly. Which gets back to our definition of a genius. Remember, according to Jose Silva, a genius is someone who uses more of his or her mind. A genius is not someone who's very intelligent, because we're all very intelligent. We are all infinitely intelligent, in fact. In helping you to become more like a genius, our focus right now will be on developing your memory. All right, as we begin our work with your memory, it should come as no surprise that you'll need to use your imagination. Let's pretend that you're the owner of 10 hardware stores, and each one needs to be restocked with a different item. How long would it take you to memorize those requirements? Of course, you could write them down, but sometimes in business you do need to keep things in your head, so let's see how quickly you can do it. As an experiment, try making a list of 10 hardware items, lettered A through J. Then note the time and memorize the list. Stop timing yourself only when you've been able to name all the letters and hardware items correctly. For most people, memorizing this way is strictly a left brain activity and takes about 10 minutes. So do it now. Now let's see what happens when you turn it into a right brain-dominated activity by visualizing. Look at your list of items lettered A through J. Now imagine that each letter stands for an animal. A for ant, B for buffalo, C for cat, and so on. If the hardware item you had listed beside A was tape, visualize an ant stuck to a piece of tape. If your item beside B was light bulbs, imagine a buffalo reading by the light of a light bulb. Make your visualizations as cartoonish and unique as you can, and mentally create one for each of your 10 items. When I say go, turn off your cassette player and again time yourself as you memorize the list. But now you won't be memorizing in the conventional sense. You'll simply be making 10 mental pictures. You'll be making a picture in your mind that uses tape and ants. Next, you'll create a picture that connects light bulbs with buffalo. Any picture that vividly and physically connects the hardware item with any animal that starts with the appropriate letter is fine. The important thing is that you really create the picture. Saying an ant stuck in tape is not a visualization, it's just a string of words. You must not use words. You must stop and make a clear mental picture. You must really see it happening. Take your time. Have you made your list? Turn off your cassette player when I say go, then time yourself as you make 10 pictures. In 3 seconds, I will say go. 1, 2, 3, go. Now cover up your list so that you can see only the letters A through J. Visualize ants. What are they doing? Next, visualize a buffalo. What object is with the buffalo? As you recite the items you need to remember, you will probably be correct the first time around. For most people, the elapsed time to learn the 10 items using the right brain visualization method is about 1 minute, compared to 10 minutes with left brain thinking. Laura Silva will take you through a conditioning exercise to program the material you've learned into your mental computer. Then I'll be back and we'll see how well the system has worked for you.
We will start this exercise with the 3-2-1 method. Find a comfortable position. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 3 times. Take another deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 2 3 times. Take another deep breath, and while exhaling, mentally repeat and visualize the number 1 3 times. You are now at level 1, the basic plane level that you are learning to use for a purpose, any purpose you desire. To help you enter a deeper, healthier level of mind, I am going to count from 10 to 1. On each descending number, you will feel yourself going deeper, and you will enter a deeper, healthier level of mind. 10, 9, feel going deeper. 8, 7, 6, deeper and deeper. 5, 4, 3, deeper and deeper. 2, 1. You are now at a deeper, healthier level of mind, deeper than before. Take a few moments now to visualize some peaceful scene that you have witnessed. Relax. Take a deep breath, and as you exhale, relax and go deeper. We will now impress and program for your benefit several memory pegs to be used in the improvement of memory and clairvoyance. We will program the 10 standard, most often used memory pegs. Number 1. The letter T. The peg word T. Project a strong picture of a glass of tea. Number 2. The letter N. The peg word Noah. Project a strong picture of a man with a long white beard. Number 3. The letter M. The peg word May. Project a strong picture of a calendar. Number 4. The letter R. The peg word ray. Mental picture sun rays. Number 5. the letter L. The peg word law. Mental picture, a policeman. Number 6, the letter J. The peg word jaw. Mental picture, a shark. Number 7, the letter K. The peg word key. Mental picture, a large gold key. Number 8, the letter F. The peg word fee. Mental picture, a price tag of $8 million. Number 9, the letter B. The peg word bay. Mental picture, land and water. Number 10, the letters T and S. The peg word toes. Mental picture, 10 toes. We will now impress the 10 objects to be remembered. Peg number 1 is T. The object to be remembered is a clock. Now associate a clock with a glass of tea in some strange, humorous, or attention-getting way. Peg number 2 is Noah, a man with a long, white beard. The second object to be remembered is a hammer. Project a vivid image of Noah associated with a hammer. Peg number 3 is May, a calendar. The object is a carton of milk. Project a mental image of the calendar and the milk. Peg number 4 is ray, a ray of sunlight. The object is a bicycle. Project a picture. Peg number 5 is law, a policeman. The object is a loaf of bread. Project a picture. Peg number 6 is jaw, a shark. The object is a pair of shoes. Project a picture. Peg number 7 is key, a large gold key. The object is a frying pan. Project a picture. Peg number 8 is a price tag of $8 million. The object, a hairbrush. Peg number 9 is bay, land and water. The object is a table lamp. Peg number 10 is 10 toes. The object is a banana. You have now impressed and programmed memory pegs for your benefit. You may use them for the improvement of visualization, imagination, clairvoyance, and memory. Every time you function at these levels of the mind, you will receive beneficial effects physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help yourself physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help your loved ones physically and mentally. You may use these levels of the mind to help any human being who needs help physically and mentally. You will never use these levels of the mind to harm any human being. If this be your intention, you will not be able to function at these levels of the mind. You will always use these levels of the mind in a constructive, creative manner for all that is good, honest, pure, clean, and positive, and this is so. In a moment, I'm going to count from 1 to 5 and cause a sound with my fingers. At that moment, you will open your eyes, be wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before. You will have no ill effects whatsoever in your head, no headache, no ill effects whatsoever in your hearing, no buzzing in your ears, no ill effects whatsoever in your vision and eyesight. Vision, eyesight, and hearing improve every time you function at these levels of the mind. 1, 2, coming out slowly now. 3. At the count of 5, you will open your eyes, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before, feeling the way you feel when you have slept the right amount of revitalizing, refreshing, relaxing, healthy sleep. 4, 5. Eyes open, wide awake, feeling fine and in perfect health, feeling better than before.
If you conscientiously